Yes, sir. It's your boy out here just keeping it real white trash. Fabulous. You know, sipping on the toppest shelf. Whew. Only the finest liquors and spirits. Fuck all that. Let's get in these battles. First battle of the night was Y3 versus LA Cruz. It's the first time I'd ever seen either one of these cats in person. Seen them both on footage and everything. Never seen them live before. This was easily the lightest I've ever seen LA Cruz. And material-wise, he was dope. He had some shit. He had some haymakers in there. But delivery-wise, whatever, while he was off his game, whatever the fuck was going on, the presence and delivery just wasn't there. And this wasn't a situation of, LA Cruz lost, so Y3, or didn't show up, so Y3 wins by default. Y3 won this battle. He was on point in every facet. The dude is dope, you know what I'm saying? Both Kansas cats was dope. I hope they both come back to School of Thought. Y3, I don't remember. I hate giving a count. 2-1. I don't remember what it was. 3-0, whatever. Sometimes I just walk away thinking so-and-so won. Let's see. Battle of the night, C4 versus YBM Still. Now, up to this point, physically speaking, C4 is the biggest cat we've ever seen on a School of Thought stage, and YBM Still is head and shoulders bigger than that cat. You know what I'm saying? And he uses his size to his advantage. And what I mean by that, when I say that, I'm not talking like Shotgun Suge uses his size to his advantage, where I feel like if you take 6 inches off Shotgun Suge's height and 100 pounds off his weight, and he tries to do the same shit he does, that bully shit, doesn't work if he's the size of a normal cat. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like if you take away some size and some weight off of YBM Still, and he does what he does, it still goes over well, because that's just what he does. He commands attention, however you want to put it. So he's performing his ass off, and what ends up happening is C4 wraps his motherfucking ass off. You feel me? Like the presence and the entertainment value and the delivery and all that is YBM Still's strength, and the bars and the flow and the cadence and all that shit is C4's strength. Okay, so it's Clash of the motherfucking Titans, size wise having nothing to do with it. It's just there popping the fuck off. What ends up happening is by the third round, YBM Still, trails off some. He's not doing it. He's not living up to the to the potential of his strength. And meanwhile, C4 is popping the whole time. He's, his strength. He uses his strength all 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? So, C4 wins. Battle of the night, super fucking dope, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can remember going into this and people were like, these cats are big. It's going to be dope because they're big. And I was like, I don't care what they look like. Wheel them out here in a wheelchair. I don't know what them bars like. You know what I'm saying? But as these motherfuckers are going at it, I was like, these are some, and people around me, these are some big motherfuckers. So, that adds to it, Main event of the night, Chuck Deasy versus Headache. First time I'd ever seen Chuck Deasy live, and I try not to have expectations of people, but whatever expectation I thought I had of Chuck, he exceeded that. Chuck was dope. Chuck had some shit in there. Headache was dope as fuck too. He had some shit too, but from a judgment standpoint, it kind of plays out like the other battle. By the third round, Headache just loses steam or whatever, falls off his shit, whatever. And in his defense, it was a bunch of bullshit. Everybody was drunk by that point. So there was a bunch of bullshit going on in the crowd. Poe and them had to check some folks in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? So, shit happens. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Chuck Deasy wins this one, fairly handily. Let's see, Monty had asked body bag of the night, battle of the night, and bar of the night. Dispense with the body bag. There is no body bag. I don't like when people say body bag, use body bag too much. Just because you lost, don't make it a body bag. Just because both you motherfuckers rap, don't make it a classic. Body bag and classic gets used too fucking much. Anyway, LA Cruz had the most decisive loss, if you want to call it that. Yeah, I'm not calling it a body bag because motherfucker was in there swinging and had some haymakers and shit. So you know what I'm saying. But he had the most decisive loss. Battle of the night, C4 YBM Still. Let's see, bars of the night. There was a bunch. I fucked with all of the dilemma bar. Everybody had a dilemma bar. Just the shock value of it. That shit was dope. Let's see, Pops Everywhere, like Bring Your Dad to School Day. YBM still. When this footage comes out, there's gonna be 37 bars I'm not remembering. Sometimes the shit that I fuck with the most are one of them lightweight, not even the heavy punches, is one of them light punches or a fire setup bar. Like Headache had a crucial conflict bar. Leave him smoking hay or whatever the fuck he said. I fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? Just so, you know, old hip hop references or obscure pop culture references or whatever that, you know what I'm saying? Like you could I fucking love that shit. You know, I know half the youngsters in the crowd was like, what the fuck is a crucial conflict? You know what I'm saying? I love that shit. So yeah, overall, dope fucking event. You know, shout out to Monty and Ronnie and fucking Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike, Big B, any fucking buddy that had anything to do with this event. Not saying nothing about the next event. You're going to have to buy the whole seat, but you're only going to need the edge. Holla at me.